So I was talking about the Straw movie and how Tyler Perry be channeling things in spiritual realm or astral realm. So I was saying how the Sonya Massey story where she got pum by a police officer in her apartment. And she was before that talking about how the police officer was going to take her out in the first place. So February 12th is the portal for Willie Maxine Campbell Perry, which is Maxine's baby's bassist, which is Tyler Perry's mom. So February 12th is also Sonya Massey's birthday. So like just imagine your channel something and your mom's like, hey, this is going to happen, this has happened. Like your mom is a strong channel. She passed away on 8/12 or 12/8, December 8th, which 8/21 is Haitian Revolution. And Louisiana is where he was raised, and that's where she, I guess, was buried. But Louisiana, big place. The Annabelle doll was just there. Baton Rouge considered the big Raggedy, like the Raggedy Ann doll, which is the Annabelle doll is based off of. So February 12th to July 6th. July 6th is like George Bush, Skull and Bones. Zoe Pound, Haiti. That's what it's about. They have the stones or the skulls of like Geronimo and different people with the Skull and Bones Society over in Yale. So when he's channeling based off when his parents pass away when they're born, or his own birthday, or siblings, or family members, or kids, you could channel. So Sonya Massey getting pum. The Straw movie, remember there was one alternate universe where she imagined herself getting taken out by the police, but there was another universe where she got walked out by the nice police officer, Tiana Taylor, who Tiana Taylor reminds me of Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. So it's like all pulling in to that energy. So if y'all don't know, on Fort Campbell, Kentucky, there was one soldier that got taken out on a helicopter. It reminds me of Kobe Bryant. So in 2019, the Year of the Pig, which is a big ritual in Haiti, Boss Camen ritual, the Year of the Pig in 1791, I believe, on August 14th, they had sacrificed some pigs so they could win the revolution, which started on 8/21, which is that 12/8 portal, that 8/21 portal. Or 8/12 is also Helena Blavatsky's birthday. If you look up Helena Blavatsky and Edgar Cayce, they're big on Lemuria and about spiritualists and about traveling. Helena Blavatsky working with the Russian Ukraine for spiritual warfare, and then also going at the Indians with them, helping them with spiritual warfare. So minorities, melanated, they are going up against different people, like redheads, or they're going up against Indians. But redheads are, some of us are mixed with Scottish Irish, so that makes them part of us. And then some of us maybe a little bit from India, but not many melanated people are from India. They might mix in maybe in Guyana or on an island. So, unless you married into an Indian family from India, most likely melanated people, Indian people don't usually get married as much. So, why am I mentioning Fort Campbell? I was hospital napped in 2019, the Year of the Pig in Fort Campbell. Tupac is the Year of the Pig. Post Malone is the Year of the Pig. So, whenever you see things happen to people, it's always them trying to do some type of ritual. So, the helicopter, Kobe Bryant, a ritual. Kobe Bryant, birthday, 8/23. He passes away 1/26 with Gigi Bryant. 1/26 is like 6/12, which is the day that the Indian airplane went down, 6/12, as well as over in Texas, they had that big flood. So a lot of things are happening right now where you're seeing them trying to target spiritual people, but can't, because spiritual people be like, well, not spirit, like if you're an astral assassin, you already know like they're traveling on numbers and birthdays, so you're trying to like really hold it together. Financial warfare is real, but if you get the spiritual warfare under lock, then you can kind of make it. And they put this picture from the assault school on Fort Campbell 5/21. Remember on the Straw movie, her check was $521. Those are numbers. 215 backwards is also like an anagram for Megan Thee Stallion's birthday. Think Meg, the computer, the robot. Sophia, the computer, the robot. Artificial intelligence. Okay, that's what we're going with. Artificial intelligence meets astral. Then you go here. The guy who passed away in that helicopter was this guy right here. His name is Chief Warrant Officer 2, Dustin K. Wright. Think about Jaguar Wright, May 17th birthday. Think about Erykah Badu, the Baduism. Her last name's Wright. Think about Dustin Diamond from the Saved by the Bell. Think about Belle and Beauty and the Beast and the Beast system. So Dustin K. Wright, he's in a couple of my codes, so I know that name, Dustin and Wright, are important because they always come up. So Dustin Diamond passed away. Think about the Diamond Stone, the Soul Stones, Angie Stone, Abra Stone, Abracadabra, Sleep Doctor, Dr. Sleep. When you're sleeping, that's spiritual realm. That's the middle. That's where it's like purgatory. That's where you see people passing away, people born. You're running, you're leaving. This is where your dreams come true, where they don't come true. Nightmares and dreams. Whenever you have a business idea, a lot of times in the dreams you meet up and then you see the person. You might even meet the man of your dreams in your dream, for real, and meet him in real life and be like, both y'all be like, I dreamed about you. So dreams are part of artificial intelligence, where they try to go in there to take our dreams. So it could always be Earth as a nightmare to us and heaven for certain people that are in charge of Earth. So again, Fort Campbell, Kentucky is in Kentucky and Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee. I was living in Clarksville, Tennessee. At this time, my ex was at Fort Campbell, and I was being spiritually attacked between like February, around my birthday, February 27th. So February 13th, February 12th, I went to sleep, which is Tyler Perry's portal for his mother, as well as Abraham Lincoln's portal. He was born February 12th, as well as Nat Turner seeing the eclipse February 12th, knowing it'd be a revolution. So Nat Turner being one of my spirit guides, you know. So at that night I went to sleep. February 13th, I was hospital napped. And I'd say, don't get taken when you get wakened. When you can see things and you think it's just a dream and you explain to certain people, they're going to know that you know, and you don't know, and therefore you're taken. So it took me about 4 months, up until June 28th, to figure out what was going on. June 28th is Elon Musk's birthday, who works for artificial intelligence, as well as Ferdinand and Sophie. They were in a carriage and they got taken out, and that started World War I. So look at Princep, Ferdinand, and Sophie. They got taken out 628. Backwards is 826, which is Cassie's birthday. So Fort Campbell's named after William Campbell. 819, which is like Matthew Perry. So you think about Tyler Perry, as well as Bill Clinton, 819. So that's a portal, 819. So I was on the show Ruthless as an extra, and she was in the scene I was in. So I was like on the Ruthless set, like, this is very interesting. I only made it past one season, but I was like, lots of things going on in this. Tyler Perry could see a whole lot. I was like, what is he basing this off? Then I was like, let me look at the birthday. So not 11/14, like 11/4, Diddy, all those frequency parties, right? And then I remember like Offset's birthday, and I've seen him in a dream before. Then Kim Porter is like the day after this guy, so November 15th. Then there's Messy Maya, November 14th, so that energy, New Orleans. Who Messy Maya is December 15th, same as December 15th. So I think about like Maya the singer and Jay-Z having beef with her because whatever was going on. And I'm like, who does this character look like? He reminds me of Prince. And you know, Prince, they talk about him in the trial. So this is the energy. And then Queen Elizabeth's 421, and she's part of the energy. 421 is 214 in an anagram. Sophia Robot was powered 214. I was hospital now 213. Jeffrey Epstein allegedly created the open AI system for that. He got funding for that. He was able to get funding to create the Sophia Robot with the Hansons, which is David Hanson, who went to school in Rhode Island, from where I was from. And it's based off Amanda, his wife, Nefertiti, and Audrey Hepburn. So when you start looking at these birthdays, you're like, Lance Reddick, 6-7 portal as well. 7-6, backwards, Skull and Bones. That's that Yale. That's that Zopound. That's that Haiti. So then Cassie's 826, which is close to 831. Oklahoma, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That's a big, interesting place. Geronimo, Oklahoma. Geronimo's bones. Supposedly Skull and Bones has his bones. So it's a lot. So I think about Aaliyah crossing away in the soul plane, the snakes on the plane. She was born in the year of the sheep and then passed away on the year of the snake. So the sheep is the sheep of God, the Jesus, the sacrifice. So 826 Cassie, just one day after 825. So when they're taking the frequency parties, you could literally be like, hey, let me talk to Aaliyah through Cassie. So B613, you know, Papa Pope, Olivia Pope, the Pope passing away, the new Pope being Haitian and from New Orleans. Beyonce B613, her twin 613 birthday. Friday the 13th that just passed. All these things that are going on right now. Tyler Perry, Matthew Perry, Langford Parkway, all that. And then he was actually Pume September 7th, but passed away September 13th. September 7th, Mac Miller passed away. September 7th, Post Malone was in a car accident. Post Malone on 821 was in a plane, almost got taken out too, because he was the year of the pig. They tried to sacrifice him a few times. He had to be like, holy crap-a-doodle. Fort McPherson, based after James McPherson, born November 14th, passed away July 22nd. So November 14th, and remember Matt, November 14th. Mary Magdalene's feast day, 722. My birthday is 227. So I saw a lot during my hospital napping. It was like 4 months, from February 13th all the way to June 28th, that was the astral attacks. But only 4 months it took me to figure out. If you learn your birthday portal, it's easier for you to stay